The lobby of the MC Hotel in Montclair, which has been hosting several top World Cup teams when they play in New Jersey, is hotel owner Jeff Sica, who is also Circle Squared Alternative Investment CEO and a good friend of this show and Varney and Company and so many more others. It's a Fox Business exclusive. Jeff, okay, I got to hear about Norway. Team Norway stayed at the hotel just a couple of days ago. What was that like, and what's it been like for the MC Hotel to really be the hotel of choice?
Well, Liz, I mean, Team Norway was exciting. When they came here, you know, we had a few people here, and then when they left to go to the game, we had a lot of people. And then when they came back after beating Brazil and probably one of the most incredible games ever, definitely the best game for Norway, we were swamped. Thousands of people here waiting for them, cheering them on. They were so happy. When they left for the game, they were intense. They looked straight ahead. They were ready to win. When they came back, they were just giddy with excitement. It was just great to be a part of it. It was wonderful in every way.
Yeah, the Norwegians, well, all the teams take it incredibly seriously. You also have hosted Team England, Team Germany as well. Let's just give people an idea. Right. This is a hotel in Montclair, which is a suburb of New Jersey, but very close to New York. However, It's closer to the Meadowlands, which of course is where they are playing. So give me a sense of how you guys got on their map, because there are a lot of hotels they could have stayed at.
Well, Liz, it's interesting. You know, the whole process in this hotel, you know, we were a hotel that had prided itself on being part of the community and the business community. And then all of a sudden, we started to talk to FIFA. And FIFA loved this hotel. We have an incredible staff here. They loved everything about us. We spent a year with FIFA basically explaining to them what we had to offer here. And from that, we were able to convince them that we would do a good job. We got our staff activated, we handled the logistics correctly, and they picked us. We not only hosted 3 teams, as you said, Germany, England, and Norway, we are also hosting one of the teams for the final, which is a very big deal. So 2 teams will be in the final. We'll get one here. That's an amazing accomplishment for my staff here, for this hotel, and this incredible community, which the whole FIFA, the World Cup has activated this community. People are excited. We have people coming out. Where I'm showing you now, you know, as far as the bar, we had this whole area was full of people just waiting. And you know, we're saying, if you're gonna sit here, order some food. So they were ordering food. So we have to continue to run a business, so they're ordering food. So it's been extremely good for business. You know, we keep the players safe. We had a massive security force here. We keep the players safe. We keep the guests safe. And there were a lot of happy people, which is really what we exist for.
We've heard of stories where Team England, right the night before they were to play Team Mexico in Mexico City, that Mexican fans were outside the hotel making all kinds of noise so that Team England couldn't get any sleep. How did you make sure that that didn't happen at the MC Hotel?
Well, first of all, we're the best hotel, so whoever hosted them needs to step it up. What we did is we just kept the security very active, the logistics. We put them in a place where we knew they wouldn't get as much sound, because I said,
Wait,
Liz,
Jeff, let me just tell you. So we're seeing fireworks go off. That's what the Mexican fans were doing. They were setting fireworks off in the middle of the night outside Team England's hotel.
Right. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was the opposing fans, but we were saying that, you know, I was saying that if these teams are staying here, they better win, because these are superstitious teams, and if they don't win, they might blame us. So we got to make sure we keep it quiet. We got to make sure we keep them safe and keep them happy. The night they came home from Norway after the Brazil win, you know, they wanted pizza and they wanted French fries. We asked them what they wanted. That's what they wanted. And they were up singing Bon Jovi and having a good time. But then when they were leaving from here, they're focused again. I mean, this is not over. And when the final comes around, we're going to be ready for whoever comes here. We're going to be set for them, and we're going to give them a good experience.
Did you see Erling Haaland? I mean, he is the big star. And I would imagine when you talk about food, they have requests. They have certain requests for each team for their country's food. You know, they're used to certain food. Right. Oh, here's Erling Haaland walking in. Oh, my gosh, signing autographs. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he was the big draw. When he came out of the bus, the roar of the crowd, everything. People love him. He's fantastic. So he got a lot of attention, obviously. No, Liz, you had mentioned about food. You know, we have an amazing chef here. He does a tremendous job. There are a lot of rumors out there that what the Norwegians did ship in salmon. They shipped in fish, and they shipped in some cheese, but otherwise, you know, they have specific diet requirements.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. What I've experienced with these teams is these teams love American food. They wanted American food. So there was a big demand of that. And when they left, even when England left, and it doesn't take much to beat England's food, but when England left, it was telling them, you know, they said to me the food was amazing, and one of the team people said, I think we might have eaten too much. Thankfully, they won the game, but you know, they have their own dietary restrictions.
Really quick, Jeff, because we got to go. But lately, you've become the hotel of choice for some celebrities, like Billy Bob Thornton, Pamela Anderson, who are shooting nearby at different sound stages. Jersey's kind of like the new Hollywood here.
Oh, yeah, now there's a 35% tax credit. We get film crews here all the time. Yeah. I mean, what's happening with New Jersey, a lot of these studios aren't even built. So we pamper people. We're big on hospitality, and when Billy Bob was with us for 6 weeks, you know, Pamela's with us for a lot of weeks. We have other people coming here. We pamper people. We take care of them. We put their security and safety first, and we have the best staff. So Billy Bob left here, and he said, next time I come to New York, I'm staying in Montclair. So, you know, that's as good of endorsement as you could ever get.
Jeff, I know your story. A lot of people don't. You grew up very modest means, not a lot of money in your family at all. You became a big, big deal at Wells Fargo, and then you started Circle Squared. We're proud of you. And now you're a hotelier. All right, we look forward to hearing more stories when you host the finals team.
Thank you so much, Liz. You're the best.